Now, help me introduce our guest. Yes.
We have the lovely lady with us. She's multi-talented.
We're going to use adjectives, okay?
She's
Multi-talented.
multi-talented. She's a
Beautiful.
dancer. She's beautiful. She has a great sense of fashion.
I like her accent.
She has a beautiful accent.
She's very friendly.
Yes. And the smile.
Yeah, I like her hair also. Yes. What else?
Okay, so we can just let her.
Masai is on the brink of kuchoma. Neza to any time. Sorry. We're just being friendly, guys. We're just trying to introduce our guests the best way we know how. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thanks for having me here this morning.
You're welcome. You actually look that fine. Thank you that you're feeling. What's your name?
So my name is Gaynor. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. Here's the accent.
It sounds fantastic.
And, I'm actually in Nairobi for the weekend at a dance festival at the Nairobi Kizomba Center because I love dancing. And I just decided, why not explore a bit more of the area? You know, I'm here. Let's not just come for one thing. Let's explore and get to meet more people. I'm into dancing, acting. I'm an up-and-coming artist. So I'm trying to build a name for myself in the industry. So yeah, that's sort of why I'm here this morning.
Before we get into why Kizomba, because it's a very, very sensual dance, tell me what's your favorite thing about Nairobi so far?
So far, well, I only flew in yesterday. I'm not even here for 24 hours yet.
She still has the jet lag.
Dust even.
Do I look like I still have jet lag?
No.
Okay,
No.
Thank you. Thank you. No, so far, definitely the people. Very friendly. Everywhere I've been at this point up to now, people have just been helpful. You know, I hope I don't have like a lost look on my face when I meet people. But no, definitely the friendliness of the people, the warmth, and yeah, that's something I can definitely relate to.
All right, so now, Kita, we have to take a very, very short break, but do not go anywhere because as you can hear, we have a very lovely guest who has so much information to offer. Don't go away. Hashtag Social Friday. So being very patient with us, hashtag is Social Friday. My name is still Valentine, but if you're just joining us for the first time or the first time today, karibu. Hapa niko hots. We are hots like hitos. And you are?
My name has changed. It's now Mkamba.
Wow.
No, it's still Masai.
Wow.
Just kidding. Yeah.
Do you know, by the way, I've been trying to convince a couple of people that you're actually Masai. Juu sasa ati Wakamba uitanga kila mtu Masai, like ukiwa tu na dread ni
Masai. We're Masai.
So I've been trying to convince people, yes,
No.
Masai and it's actually Masai.
On my ID card, it's written Masai. And it's also written Kta. Yes, so the first name is the one that...
and it's what?
we keep it under the
What is the first name?
Mtu aniulize niwaambie. Cannot.
What's the question of the day?
The question of the day is your kid, or rather, generally, should we continue raising kids as a community, or should everyone keep their kids to themselves?
Okay. And does it change with gender? Kama ni baby girl hafai kuguzwa, kama ni mwanaume anaweza finywa.
Yes. It's a modern world, like I said. Things have changed. It will be weird and
standards.
wrong. No. It will be weird and wrong to discipline a girl, cause even understanding a girl child, especially if you're a man.
I'm feeling like I was born in the wrong generation.
Especially if you're a man. But for a dude, we tend to believe a boy is more stubborn, more outgoing out there. So even if you hit the dude with
don't believe it.
Don't do this. After 5 minutes, he's already forgotten. He'll be back and maybe even doing the same thing again.
Anyway, let me just maintain my pace. Anyway, but before we took our very short break, we were having a very interesting conversation with our guest. And she was telling us about well, she was telling us about Nairobi and how she just flew in. And now I want to go straight into now your art. So why Kizomba?
Why Kizomba?
And salsa.
And salsa. So first of all, the music. I just love the music. It's so appealing, you know. If I feel like doing some housework or just anything where I need to focus, I put on some salsa music and it just takes me away. And only while when I got involved with salsa, I met a couple of people that were doing Kizomba, and they told me, you know, you should try out this new dance. The minute I attended my first class and my first social in Kizomba, I was blown away. I told my salsa teacher, you know what, Candy? I think Kizomba is my new thing. I think I'm going to leave salsa on the side now. But I equally love both dance styles. It's just the music that blows you away. You just you can't help but moving when you hear the music. It just takes you to a totally different place. I mean, why else would I fly all the way from Cape Town to Nairobi for a weekend just to come and dance? That's I can't explain to you in words how much I just love the dancing.
Passion.
Yeah, it's passion, exactly. It's
Have you
passion.
danced Kizomba?
I tried to once.
You tried.
I tried to. I mean, I went for, it was an event and they were having like free classes. I was told, okay, let's try it. The good thing about Kizomba and salsa, it's universal.
Yes,
I mean, it doesn't matter where you're from.
Exactly.
You're still going to feel the beats.
Move your feet,
and
Tessie.
But I can't move that much.
I know him.
Yeah, but that's the good thing I love about Kizomba. You can feel, even if you don't know how to dance, you can still enjoy the beats and the music. And even if it's in a foreign language, you can still feel it. I mean, you can add Latino in there, still rhymes. You can add Swahili. Remember, we have had songs from TZ in Kizomba. Very, what's it called? Give me a word. Give me an adjective. I'm trying to look for perfect adjective to describe it. But yeah, I mean, salsa at least, I can do a few moves. But since she is the expert, we're
That
going
is
to
when
try,
you come back.
right?
She's going to
we
dance
can
for herself.
try.
I can't
No,
wait.
she's going to show us a few moves and then we're going to copy her.
Okay,
Ah,
we can do that.
Even better. Okay. I love it. I love it. Okay, so let me take you back a little bit. I understand that you are a student of the law. So how did you transition from something so, I want to call it heavy. Oh, by the way, LSK just had their
Election.
Yes, they had their elections yesterday. I haven't really followed up with the results yet, but that's aside. How did you transition from, I want to say something so serious, now to something so artistic and free?
So yes, I transitioned, or I'm busy transitioning now. But my love for arts has always been there. But you know, when I grew up, you know, the focus was to focus on your academics. You must get a serious job, and you know, you needed proper income. You know, back in the day, our elders didn't always see entertainment as a proper job.
It was a waste of
yes, exactly. So I kind of pushed away my love for the arts in the process and focused on the serious aspect. But recently I thought, you know what, life is so short. I don't want to get to the day that I die and then what are people going to say about me? She never really lived her life. So I just got to a point one day and I decided, you know, I'm going to start doing the things while I'm still alive, while I still have my body that I can move about and do the things. I'm able to do the things. I'm able to travel, etc. So let me do the things now because it's something that's part of me. I'm an artist at heart. I'm a creative at heart. So it's just a matter of me bringing out the love for the arts and becoming my true self. So yeah, it's not to say that I don't value my law that I studied, etc. But it's just I feel like there needs to be a balance between, you know, the serious side of me and the actual real artistic side of me.
What would you tell yourself, your younger self?
My younger self, I would tell, I would say to my younger self, what you did was a good thing, but you should have started expressing your artistic side sooner. Because yes, your serious side teaches you a lot about life, and how to go about life and just deal with other people and so on. But you should have just focused more on your artistic side. Being you, you could have been so much further in life. But everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So my time is now. So I'm doing my things now. It's never too late. You just need to make that decision to actually start.
Feels good.
Yeah, amazing.
Tell us about why you're here for the weekend, the dance event.
Yeah, like I said to you earlier, I just love dancing, and it's also one of the ways we mentioned that salsa, kizomba, it's universal dances. So there's a lot of festivals that happen across the world, and so I love meeting new people, and I'm seeing all these festivals as an opportunity to travel. So getting to see the new place, getting to enjoy myself dancing, and then also meeting people in the process. So yeah, this is hopefully the first of many that I'll be doing.
And we are
Okay, I'm lying. I was going to say I've never solo traveled. I have solo traveled, but not really on a vacation. I was traveling for something. I was traveling for school and for work, but I've never really had to go and use my passport. Not travel kwenda basi, kwenda Bungoma. They use my passport too. I think I should do that.
Yes.
Yeah, inspiring me.
Yes, please do.
Just carry your backpack
You need to do the things.
and then move.
And just go.
Yes.
And meet new people. And by then, this year is going to find me outside. Outside, here I come.
That was also my goal. I've traveled to most places in Kenya. I'm like, I've been to the north, I've been to the south, to the east, to the west, sometimes alone, sometimes with a group. But now I want to go at least start exploring different countries and start meeting people from different cultures.
Intentionally.
Yes, intentionally.
Yes, not because of work.
No,
I can see you.
Well, work can still come in. I mean, if you are creative, you carry your work
With you.
everywhere where you go.
Exactly.
That's not a bad idea,
Yeah, but life is all about balance. I mean, you know, you can't just focus on one thing and leave the other things aside. There must be a balance between work and play. We work hard, we play even harder.
Hey, I like you. Ooh.
I saw a few years back you had some medals.
Some medals.
Yes, I saw on your Instagram.
He's talking as we speak.
Yes, I'm actually just checking. And they look athletic.
Yes. Yeah, so at at one stage, before I actually started dancing, I was actually into running. So I enjoy doing like 10Ks and so on. And yeah, it's always fun, you know, because you get the reward at the end of the finish line is that you get a medal. So it was kind of a challenge with my friends and family and I, you know, let's see how many races we can do in a year, how many medals we can accumulate. Yeah,
I hope we inspire you because we do run.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
he
can't
come back.
I ran for offices.
Yes.
The rest of the Kenyans ran the marathon.
And he runs his mouth. But he doesn't actually run. So I cannot try to save his life.
He's still running. Just
sure.
that I don't get a medal after I run.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, maybe I get a paycheck.
Okay.
But
Oh, well, it's a
win
different
is
kind
a
of
win.
medal.
A win is a win.
I'm mentally running.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
But we are famed for marathon runners. And right now we are trying to go into the short distances as well. That's something you can explore as well.
Let's look at you giving running advice.
Well,
I'm giving out places, like ideas of places to go.
yeah, well, this time around, I only came, everyone told me, like, why are you only coming for a weekend? And I'm like, well, I didn't think in advance. But since I landed yesterday, I decided I must come back again. And when I come back again, I'm staying for at least a week.
Yes.
Definitely. 2 weekends and a week in between.
Or a month. I mean,
Yeah, who knows?
yeah.
Hang out with us. We're amazing, by the way.
Okay, I see so, I see so.
Yeah.
I don't know much about the South African culture and how you actually raise your children. That actually brings me now to the question of the day. Does the community raise the children in South Africa, or do everyone keep their family to themselves?
So it's actually a very interesting question that you raised because yes, we do have the concept of communities raising kids, But then there are also the areas where some people feel that, you know, this is my child, nobody says anything to my child. So I think it's not an easy question to answer, you know, because, so yes, sometimes you have people that want to give input into other people's children's lives, but they want to say something just for the sake of saying something. The input is not really valid. Maybe they don't like the parents, so they feel like they can say what maybe they're older than the parents, so they feel that because they are elders, they can just have an input. But on the other hand, so in that case, it's not really, you know, suitable for other people to, because parents know their kids, they know what values they choose to instill in their kids. So, you know, let the parents raise the kids as they feel fit. But on the other hand, what about the parents who don't really have the intention of instilling solid values into their kids? The parents, I mean, I'm going to say it like it is, parents that are drug addicts, parents that are in and out of jail. You know, I mean, what are you teaching your child? And I'm not trying to sound judgmental or anything, but some parents are not fit parents. So in that case again, we would need that community to step in and see, because everyone can see where they're lacking in instilling values into their children. So in that case, we definitely need the community to step in and do something if we want those kids to make something of their lives, even if it's just to finish school at the end of the day. So yeah, I don't think there's a easy answer to that question, like yes or no. It all depends on the circumstances of that family and the children, etc. Because at the end of the day, you want what's best for that child.
That was wisdom.
Very insightful. Actually, she's just reminded me that when I was a kid, we had, but my parents were choosy as well, who could actually even have the right to discipline me. But you know, I was in Masai land, so it was communal, but in the town area, some parents will do it with their own intentions, and maybe to put you down, to discourage you. So at some point, you'll find even my mom coming up to defend me whenever I'm on the wrong side. But she'll defend me. She'll be like, no, this is my child, let's go. But when we get home, she'll turn around. She'll be like, all right, now what were you doing? Talk to me directly now. So that we saw that happen.
Yes.
But generally, Masais, we generally take care of each other. I mean, if you see something is wrong, you're going to mention it. Or the parent themselves are even going to take you to the elders in order for you to get punished. Because they may feel maybe if I punish you so much, I may destroy the bond that we have. So they're going to take you to someone that you're not going to be able to hate. Yeah.
I really didn't think of that. You know, one of the things that has shocked me as I'm growing is being an adult. Growing up doesn't make you an adult. Like, just because you're a certain X age does not mean your brain grew with you. You're just old, maybe. Yeah, so you don't have that thinking power. It's very sad. So in that case, like she said, don't come near my child. Kindly. We will go to war. Thanks.
Kindly, guys, remember you can tell us what you think about that on our social media handle. That's at Y254 channel. But she didn't tell us a social media handle.
Actually, about to wrap up with that. So where can we find you on social media?
On social media, on Instagram, at Gaynor Bock. On Facebook, Gaynor Bock. And then I have a TikTok account which I have created. I'm very new to TikTok, so I will be, but it's linked to my Instagram handle, and I will be going forward creating some content.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So maybe parting shot. What would you like to tell the people? Do you want to say hi to anyone who's possibly watching?
So, I think one message that I want to learn, or that I want to leave with you all, what we touched on, is that life is short. I mean, if you have a passion, a burning desire to live out a particular passion, then don't think twice, just go for it, because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. And yeah, you never know what following that passion, you never know what new opportunities that will bring to you as well.
Very insightful. Listen to the words of wisdom. And by the way, don't be afraid to do new things.
I'm trying something new.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Me
wearing
too.
suits. That's that's not new, but that's
Bye,
new.
Peter.
Huh?
See you.
All right, what we're gonna do? What's new thing you're doing?
We'll talk about it later.
All right.
Can we go back to the music?
Yes,
kindly?
please.
Uh-huh.